one of our shows again? We've got them on podcast. Go to fmmoneytalkradio.com. Scroll down to Podcast on Demand. Pick your show, and it's on. Podcast on fmmoneytalkradio.com.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
Welcome to the morning show.
I feel very claustrophobic. How are you doing? I can't imagine why.
First of all, let me tell you something. In NBC studios, they only work in areas this big.
Did you find the XLR? I knew there was one. All right.
Oh, that'll work.
But I'm thinking, didn't you guys have like 5 mics in there at one point in time?
Yes, there's another one in there.
Shouldn't there be more at least somewhere?
There should
Yes,
be.
there
It
should
may
be.
be rolled up on the
You
floor.
look down.
but yes.
Look at. We can have Slick look in these drawers.
Very nice.
Now, what you could do, if you were
Yes.
really ingenious, is we plug that in on commercial break and switch over.
Exactly. We just got to find one more.
Yeah. And see if there's also in that drawer there, if you ever get Slick's attention. But anyway, welcome to the morning show. And we are looking for an XLR, Slick, maybe in that drawer there. And maybe in that side. But see, this monster's in the way, so. Well, or you can ask. You can ask Eminem.
Happy Thursday to you, my friend.
Anyway, I want to welcome everybody who's watching. There are a bunch of new people watching. Did you see this?
Yeah?
And
All right.
Thank you.
Then we're good to go.
And I just want to say hello. I want you to say hello to my little friend,
What are we going to call her, by the way?
Nana.
Nana. I like that.
Nana Mosley.
Nana Mosley. Is that like Bill Mosby from How I Met Your Mother?
Okay. All right, leave it there. We're going to
Nana.
plug it into the board. Nana Mosley is in the house. And this is a newest creation. And I put it together with this. I don't think you guys can see
Have you ever had sushi for breakfast, by the way?
Yes.
It's delicious.
Oh, you mean food?
Yes.
Yes. I've had both.
You pig.
But this goes with Nana
God.
Mosley. And what a bling comparison this is. That's the bling bling lady. And this is so unique. She has a frying pan.
She's got some hamburgers in there. I thought they were like sausage patties. I think it goes great with our breakfast.
I ate one by accident. I thought it was a chocolate.
Max does such a great job. These all come from Max Lazega, Nana Robot. We've got our art from Amy Rashevsky, and of course our rhinestone artist Sushi.
Now that's an interesting shot with the face, which I hear we're gonna change. We're gonna take Donald Trump down.
She looks like Trump, right? There is a sun and a moon on that one. Taylor's laughing.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
So happy Thursday, everyone. We got to get everyone some mics and chit chat about what they got cooking.
Yeah, when was the last time we saw Taylor? Monday. What happened between Monday and today? What's going on?
I did homework yesterday. I just have a really exciting life.
You did a
Exciting
homework.
life. She did homework.
You did a homework.
Yeah, I had classes yesterday, and then I worked on Tuesday.
So let me get this right. You go from here, you go to school, you go to work. You go from here, you go to school, you go to work, you go home.
That's my
You do
life.
school.
Yeah.
Is that your life?
Yes.
What do? We come here, we go to work, we go home.
Yeah, but
We
you
go
get
here,
to-
we go to work, we go
But
home.
you get to talk to people. Yesterday, we got our newest sponsor in the house, which is
Actually, we got another
The
one since
Artful
then.
Dodger.
We've got the Artful Dodger and now Dr. Laura. So ask Dr. Laura.
which it's going to be a fascinating
So
subject.
she's starting with us again. Yep.
You know, Dr. Laura's segment can take place at any level. Like when Slick is on there. What are you doing?
Go grab some food, Slick.
Is your mask
He's
out too
hungry.
tight? What is this?
He's hungry. He's got to go get some.
Yeah,
He
'cause
ask
he'll-
Israel
he'll
for
faint.
breakfast.
He'll faint. No, he brings him lunch.
He brings lunch.
But all of these different aspects that are going on are fantastic. Dr. Laura, you can plug her into anything. You're going to enjoy that segment of the show when she's on. He's funny. And all of this futuristic growth.
I got a lot of things going on. So happy Thursday. The weeks just go like boom, boom, boom.
Did you announce that we are now doing social media for company?
I did not.
We actually signed our first client, hopefully 2 or 3 today. But if you have a business and you want us to handle your social media deal, give us a holler, and we'll take care of that for you.
Say good morning to Lisa. Good morning, Lisa. And yes, good morning to Amy. We need to move Amy, I need to move this over so everyone can see that there is the sun and the moon. A little bit of Freddie and a little bit of me in this picture. There you go. Got the sun and the moon.
Wow, how'd you do that?
She just moved it. Magic.
I'm magical. That's all I can tell you. It's going to be long Thursday. My brain is so on overload that when the kids walk in, I go, okay, I'm going to forget. So can you work on this today? Can you work on it? Because when I forget and they go, what do we work on? I don't know. You didn't tell me anything. Lots of things. Val, we're thinking about you. We're glad to have you back. We missed you. Cracker Barrel.
Glad to be back.
What's on your shirt?
Pixar.
Pixar.
And then all the Pixar.
Have you seen the new mic stand on the piano? Can we release that song that we did yesterday?
I did see that.
Which one?
Aline Leave.
Oh, you like that?
Oh my gosh, she is amazing.
We have to
Talk to her.
talk to her.
So she's going to be with us every Wednesday doing our in-house music, playing the piano and singing her music. You can find her at Aline, ALINN, Leave, or LOVE. Incredible what we got recorded yesterday. And Amit from Stars International went home. He mastered it so clean. And
I
that
have
was
it on my
not even
phone.
in the sound booth.
I know. That was nice.
That was right out in the theater. That was just during the show. He recorded it and mastered it. Incredible.
And she has one song. The third song he sent me, I think, is a hit. That's the one I want.
I know you and I were just on set, and when she finished, we're like, "Oh, we got to go back on air," because it was just so nice
It was a
and
nice piece.
beautiful. Her voice is incredible. Good morning.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's on the air tonight.
Someone walked in that we think might be Teddy.
She's on the air tonight.
I don't want to bring a change of clothes.
Jordana has a suitcase she'd share with you.
I have an extra suitcase. I'll bring it for you. Your hair's in your mouth.
You might be hair in your coffee. Val brought your coffee to the table, so be careful. If you go like, you'll know.
I know.
Well, but I can't control it.
Now tonight's show at 7:30, she's interviewing Tracy.
Tracy McDonough
So
from
is it
Healing
called-
Moments.
Is it the Healing Moments show, or is it? What is it? Or is it Tell Us Your Biz? What is it?
It's going to be whatever. I don't know. We got to figure out what intro we're going to play on that. But why don't we open it with her commercial? I think is probably the best way to do it.
Well, we send them the show. I just wanted to know what it was.
So it's going to be talking about all the elements and all the modalities that Healing Moments offers for wellness, for inspiration, for peace, for clarity.
She's talking about frequency tonight. Is what she told me.
Man, I got to tell you. Nothing like frequency like ice cream. I look at Taylor and I think ice cream and happiness. And I look at Eminem and I think Disney and happiness, right? We got the happiest crew.
You got a lot of candy in the studio.
Isn't it nice? Between Eminem and Taylor and Valerie, we'll leave Teddy out of the happiness sweet category. There's like a sliding scale. Teddy's on the sassy scale. You guys are like on the sweet ice cream
Well,
scale.
you ever eat sweet and sour?
Like a Cabbage Patch Kid. Well, sour, right? What are those Cabbage
Sour
Patch sours?
Patch.
Sour,
Sour Patch.
Patches? That's what we're going
She's
to
a
call
Sour
Teddy.
Patch. That's funny.
Hey, Teddy. When she
She's
comes
busy.
back in, we'll tell her.
She's over there organizing. What was I going to tell you? It's funny because I feel bad for Taylor
Why?
because what's going to happen is when she gets married, they're gonna think that she's this sweetness all the time, and it's very difficult to be.
Wait till she warms up, and then she like lets you know she's coming to her own.
She's a boxer.
Are you?
Am I what?
You
Do
box?
you box?
I don't think so.
She will. She'll be rock candy.
And Eminem too on the piano with Judy Ann. Did she have a good time?
Yeah.
She enjoyed it.
Yeah.
They would have played for hours. And I finally said at 5:20, we got to go, girls, because I had to do some errands and then go to the radio station.
The nice thing is that when she comes, I want to record her. So I says, get something that you're comfortable with. We had Blake do some tracks on the trumpet and the English horn. What is that?
French.
French horn? English, French, somebody's horn. And he was in that booth. We used the largest man in the building in that poor booth. That man, he came out of sweating.
It's a little hot in there. And I got to tell you, I walked in yesterday, and I hear Slick in the booth talking. And I come in, I go, Slick, who are you talking to? Because sometimes Slick just talks to
He
himself.
puts a chair in there. He closes the door.
So he just talks to himself in his phone sometimes. So I'm thinking he's going to say he's just talking to his apps, which is what he does. No, Pierre was in there.
With him?
Yes.
The two of them were in there?
Yes.
The two were in there.
He goes,
And they locked the door.
he says, I'm talking to Pierre. I said, where is Pierre? He says, he's in the booth. And out comes Slick and Pierre out of the booth. I was rolling on.
Okay, we got to put a camera on here and rules. What the hell were they doing in the booth?
I do not know.
And he went to get breakfast, so when he comes back, I want to ask him.
He's going to say, oh, what's that? Basically, I don't know. But it was nice, Pierre. It's really nice. I have to give our crew a huge compliment. I'm always complimenting the girls because the girls are my girls. But you've done such a nice job with the guys that 3 of them are now working at WWNN, running the radio at night and during the day, actually. So congratulations to all parties, WNN, the guys, and to you.
And I got to tell you, I was a little afraid at the beginning with
I know.
Pierre the Stare, and I've done production now with him for 2 weeks. It has never sounded better or been on point better. And no disrespect to the other board ops, they just had their own way of doing it.
And he's very polite to talk to.
But he's on point. So he comes over and he says, okay, well, how do you want to handle this? And he gives me all the information before the show starts. And he gives me time slots. Like Pam Polani, we have the Brain Bowl on the 28th.
Right.
They gave me a sheet to show me how many times that commercial and the times that it plays on
Wow.
the air. And from here to the 28th, it will have played 60 times.
Nice.
Okay, and that
That's
only
double
happens.
even what we told them.
There's more, and that's not including ours.
Yours. Ah,
This is them.
nice.
They are putting it on Sundays. They are putting it all over as a favor to us. And he gave me the time. He said, "This Jody told me to give you this timesheet, and all the times are written when it was played. It's amazing."
Which is really nice. So Pierre's working there. Vanny's been there for a couple months already, more than a couple. And
The
now
wild card.
the wild card. You got
Dylan.
Dylan. It's going to be. Did you see Dylan sent us? There's a whole workshop on balance.
Yes, of course.
Is he going to be taking this workshop?
Yes, I've asked him to take it. He also signed
How do you
this
get
up
away with what you get away with?
because I don't mean to hurt him. I'm trying to help him. Now, let me ask you a question. We had Dylan for 3 years. How many cables did he fall or step on?
Every single one he came near.
So I asked him to be more gentle around the equipment. That's all.
He's going to be running the radio station.
Now, I got to tell you, the women are much more gentle around the equipment. They call it a woman's touch. So they tell Slick, get away. They should say, let me do it. They tell him, get away.
Well, Slick's good. It's it's
he's
the
not
animator.
gentle.
Isn't so ever gentle.
Blake and the animator, they got hands of piedra.
But I got to say, the animator, he can finesse himself through a small spot. If you hold your breath, he makes it through.
Yeah, but my heart won't take it.
I know.
The funny thing is that the guys got together. You saw there were 5 guys here yesterday. And we went to the back. We cleaned that whole thing up. We are going to clean up the front now. We're looking at different ways of handling the lights and get them off the floor. It's a lot of stuff going on in this place.
But you guys have done a really, really nice job.
Except I look up.
Yeah, this is a little dark in here with that
It
whole.
looks like Mecca. You ever seen Mecca?
It gets a little dark in. You notice all day yesterday I had to keep going outside to get some sunlight and fresh air.
Yeah, but we used it yesterday, so I couldn't take it down.
And are
I
you
don't know
using
what
it
time
today?
I don't know.
We got
If it's
Jay
up.
in here today, so it might have to come down
No,
today.
I'll take it down.
So we'll see.
And where I'm putting it, you're never going to believe.
You're right. I will not.
Because I have room in the back now.
Really,
Yesterday we ordered
have
the
you guys
tent.
seen the back?
Oh, it's very nice. Don't want to move in because it's that nice. I got a couple of parts that came in. The tent came in for the event on the 28th. Big freaking thing, man.
10 by 10.
It's huge.
I got to ask you a question about that. We had Hector and Slick set it up. I don't know if they're going to be with us on the 28th.
They'll be there.
So we got to find out. Oh, he's back. Are you a Taurus?
No.
You just a
He's
bull.
a Libra.
I was telling them how you and
Oh,
Pierre
we're
were in
a
the
Libra,
booth.
right?
Yeah.
Yo, I got a question for you. What were you and Pierre doing in this booth?
Oh, Pierre needs to check it out.
So you go in there with him and lock yourself in there?
No. What?
That's what they're writing. You and Pierre
No,
in the booth.
I opened the door for him because he didn't know how it opened. But
So
he
what were
went
you doing inside of
I
it?
was showing. No, I
Inside?
wasn't actually inside. I was like right here.
It'd be great for Halloween.
I heard you were having a
But he wants
conversation
to
inside.
feature on the Hendrix album.
I'm sure
Does
he does.
Pierre sing? What are you
No.
calling the What are you calling the new Hendrix album, by the way?
The Hendrix album.
I don't know. No, it's not gonna be the Hendrix album.
Taylor, see that picture shot of him? That thoughtful, pensive
She
thinking.
can't see him. This thing is
That's
in the
going to
way.
be a photo that Taylor you're going to take for his photo cover. The
We
album
want
cover.
to know what you were doing in the booth talking to Pierre. Lights down low with the doors closed.
See, you are making these assumptions.
No, this is what I was told.
Never in the booth, like roaming around with him. I opened the door for him.
Oh, now he's roaming around. Did I ever say the word roaming?
Have you noticed how
around?
nice Pierre comes dressed now?
He has to. He's working at the radio station.
He's looking-
Wait till you see Dylan. He went to get shirts and pants and everything.
Really?
I told him, you see, you could have always done it. Why didn't you do it here? I got on him. Dylan signed us up for a crew, Amp Media, to go and do some live shooting at one of the theme parks. I don't know if we're doing
What
it.
theme park?
I don't know. It's in-
Eminem, you're going to have to be in on this one.
Well, I got to see the safety of
She's
it.
like, okay. Well, we'll see if we
We're
actually
gonna
do
see
it. Yeah.
the safety of it, but there's, they were asking. He put the paperwork in, knowing Dylan, he misspelled the name, but he put it in to see if we qualified to do an outside shoot for them.
Have you noticed that Taylor doesn't have a nickname? Neither does Val.
I told
Val's
you,
Cracker Barrel.
She's two scoops
Why?
because she works in the ice cream business. But then you told me I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I did.
You did.
I said it wasn't nice.
It wasn't nice. So what do we want to call it?
Taylor's very sweet. I have to tell you, your editing skills are unbelievable.
Call it sweet cream.
What you put together in a commercial is, speaking of commercials,
Yes.
we got to talk about what we're doing with Comcast.
Oh, yes, we are officially signed in with Comcast. We are now a Comcast in-house agency. You come to us, we hook you up, we do the shoots, we put it out there. We got a fantastic plan if you want to take advantage of that. And you, too, can have your commercial on television. And the way they're doing it now is not like in the old days where you only had 1 or 2 digits in zip code. Now they've opened up the gamut. Take advantage.
It's like I smell eggs and French toast.
I smell feet and French toast.
Eggs and French toast. I'm like, I smell French toast. Nope, it's kind of mixed with eggs wafting through the theater. You smell it?
No.
No?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't like it.
It's good.
No. It smells like feet.
It's
and
the
French
cross ventilation. That's why there's a fan here and the door there. Otherwise, this room gets hot. But
I don't like it. Okay, so let's talk about what's in the news. Texas, again, is freezing itself to death. And now all the politicians are blaming each other.
Pierre says Slick was trying to murder me and Dawn saved my life.
Wow. There you go, Slick. You've been thrown under the bus. Pierre told us what you were doing in the booth.
At least Pierre recognized me this time.
He says you tried to murder him in the booth and Dawn saved his life.
He's
So
gonna go,
obviously.
what? Oh, he's lying. I got to tell you though, he's looking good. Pierre, he did a nice
I think
job
Pierre
yesterday.
is creating Hendrix confusion to sell the album.
Do you know what I saw? I saw Pat Sajak. I thought this is unbelievable. You know, from
Pat
Jeopardy.
Sajak.
Pat Sajak from Jeopardy.
Yeah.
He's donated a portion of all of his wardrobe from all these years. It's called the Doe Fund, DOE Fund, an organization that provides paid work, housing, and training to underserved Americans with histories of addiction, homelessness, and incarceration.
Nice cause.
So his clothes are going to help people go for interviews, get back into the workforce, get them off the streets.
Is this his used clothing? I want to wear Pat Sajak's underwear.
No, his suits.
Or his suits.
His dress shirts, his ties, and his jackets.
Seriously.
I mean, think about how many suits he wore every day for all these years. I think they changed their clothes. Like Vanna White has never worn the same
See,
dress.
I would love Vanna White's clothes.
I would not look
I
so
would
good
wear
on you.
them all the time, take them to bed with me, put them in the closet, whatever. But
So she has
Pat
never
Sajak?
worn the same dress in all of these years. So think about her dresses going to a good cause, his suits going to a good cause, all in donation to give back, which I
Vanna
thought
White,
was really
yes.
unbelievable. Well, can you imagine Freddie in a Vanna White dress?
Yes.
And
I look
spring
great
is in the air.
sequins. What?
Look at my patio. Spring is in the air. My doves are on my pool coping this morning.
What the hell is that?
2 doves at my pool this morning.
They're dark.
They're dark. They're dark gray doves. They look pregnant, but I don't think they can be. Can they?
What,
They lay
pregnant?
eggs.
Of course. They lay eggs.
Don't they look pregnant?
Wow.
I always think a dove
Guess
looks
what?
pregnant.
We just got officially official.
Where'd you get officially official from?
Podcast.
Ah, congratulations.
And that's not me, it's us.
So, and this. Are we going to release this?
Yes. Release it.
We are putting up new banners in the theater called, says, Don't Stop the Music, and
Teddy, come here, please. It's called Don't Stop the Music.
Don't Stop the Music, and that's going to be going up with the musical instruments.
Yes, and the instruments. Teddy, we are going to your house.
We need to get your
inviting
instruments.
Look at the banners going up. Show it to
Don't
me.
stop the music. So I've decided you're like a Sour Patch Kid. You're a little sour on the outside, but really sweet on the inside.
I didn't say that. I thought you were all
I did.
sweet.
Well, no, there was a sliding scale of like Eminem to Teddy and somewhere.
Remember
Like
that thing you ate that was real sour and then it turned sweet?
a Sour Patch Kid.
That's what it is. Show her the.
But she's
went
so
black.
it went black. She's so sweet, but if you cross her, don't cross Teddy.
Send her the for the show. The info. The remix.
For the
The
afternoon
codes.
show?
No, that's this morning
Oh,
at 10:30.
okay.
Oh, for Ivy.
Yeah.
It's Thursday already, isn't it?
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
it is. But I have an idea. I'm gonna put that up on the wall, right over here, and then underneath it, I'm gonna put whatever instruments we could rob.
I love
from
those pants, by the
Teddy's.
way,
Whatever.
and the shoes. Those are
Whatever-
nice. Sorry,
Can
I
you
digress.
focus?
We're just talking about how Pat Sajak has donated his
And again,
clothes
can we focus?
to help Vanna White. Would you wear Vanna White's clothes, Teddy?
Yes,
Freddie would.
I would.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Freddie that would
Tailored them because I don't think I can fit.
in Vanna White's dresses?
Yeah.
I don't care.
You're the only one who can fit in them.
I don't care if I don't fit in them. I will wear them anyway. I go.
You are hosting Tracy tonight. What are you going to be talking about?
We're going to be talking about, besides her massage, her new brain tap machine, and also her new sauna.
She wants to put me on the brain tap. I'm a little nervous about what it's going to do to my brain.
What brain? Oh yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
right there. Did
I
you
got to
see-
find out more about it.
She sent the tubs that we talked
Those are
about when she
disgusting,
was
right?
on. Do you see how
The
ugly?
ionic foot baths?
Yes. And it takes all the stuff out, but that's in your body.
I know. All the minerals and all that.
Ask her if she can move a tub to here. I would pay her.
She can.
She can, they're really easy. It's just
I think it's just like it looks like a pedicure tub, but it's a special ionic foot bath.
I'm gonna tell you, if you do nothing with her, do the ionic foot bath. It is tremendous. It
And
will
the
change
sound
your
bed.
life.
She said she could bring that one day also. You love the sound bed?
Well, you see the back, the way I cleaned it up, so now it fits there. And they've already put junk in there. I gotta roll it out again. But ionic
You
foot
know,
bath.
you unclutter a place, and then I feel like I'm such a mom. You unclutter it, and then you fill it up again.
Well, it's gonna be-
It wasn't our stuff,
It's
though.
gonna be taken care
People
of.
dropped it off. Anyway, I want to take a commercial break. Eminem, you got this? We're going to add some XLRs, Teddy, and we're going to expand the mic system in here in 30 seconds.
You have
Look at
it?
her face. Look at her face. She's
Cool.
like, she's horrified.
Why?
She's like, okay. She's like, can you really do that?
Do what?
Change the mics.
Oh.
what do you guys change? Just figure out their commercials.
We can wait till after the show.
Yeah, let's wait till.
All right, take a commercial break. When we come back, more with our morning show. Let us know what you're doing on this beautiful Thursday. And we have to give a huge shout out to people in Texas because Ask Dear Abby is, she can't even do a show tomorrow. They're in and out of power.
Well, she's in Texas, right?
She's in Houston, so.
We should maybe start a fund, or I don't even know how to get stuff to them.
I hear people are burning their furniture for heat.
Yes, and 300 people were with the fumes. You cannot turn on an outside grill inside your house.
And you should not sit in your car with your garage closed.
You cannot do that either. You cannot do that.
So there's
you
a lot
gotta
of
find
things.
a different way of warming up. Until Sunday, it's going to be 67 degrees. You just got to get there. Think of it. Listen, when I was in Puerto Rico and Maria went there was nothing. It said it was hot as hell. It's 102.
You think about it, everyone thinks about Florida and the hurricanes, and you think everyone just gets out. They try to get out. You can't. Once the snowstorm comes, you can't get out.
Well, the problem
there's
is
lakes that are frozen,
and you can't move in the cold weather. You can't do the same thing I did. Like I was fixing the roof, putting tarps and what have you. You can't do that. Right now, you are frozen solid.
Gosh, it's unbelievable. All right, let's take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned, and we will be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Five, four, three, two, one. Three, two, one.
So did you see opening day for camps yesterday for Major League Baseball, baby?
All I can tell you is I feel I have lost total touch with reality and sports and everything. And that's all I can tell you. Lost touch with everything. Jay Harmon has his show today, so he'll be in here as the colored pencil artist.
He does. And the funny thing is that Jay Harmon and us, we've sort of agreed we're going to be doing the first breakfast.
The first breakfast, I know.
We have to figure out how to put that together.
Who is doing Jay's piece? Marissa?
Yeah.
His Skillshare? You finish that?
I need to finish it.
Okay. She's going to work on that today, too.
Okay. Well, Jay will be in here today. But Major League Baseball, and it's funny because I'm watching the Mets, right? So there's a player on there called Syndergaard. They call him Thor. And he had Tommy John surgery.
Ever notice you can relate everything back to a Disney movie? Pixar. The Claw.
No, it's Thor, not the claw.
Oh, Thor. Oh, that too. Isn't that a Marvel?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
Marvel. And he's throwing the baseball. He's doing what they call long toss. And I'm like, you just had Tommy John surgery, but apparently, because he is a physical specimen, he is way in advance. So they're thinking that maybe he'll come back soon. I'm praying to God, because if he comes back, they have a good pitching rotation. I'm looking forward to baseball this year.
You know what I think? I think my brain, I need Dr. Laura. I need some help, I got to tell you.
Oh, you don't like baseball?
I
Baseball,
like baseball.
baby. You and me are going to the Marlins game.
But
You're
here's
worried. The loser wears the other guy's jersey.
he's like, no way.
This mess will make me itch.
No, that's just that bad rash you got going on.
I got to tell you, you can just, here's the mind of a male. I can't even get the words
Mind
out.
of a male.
The mind of a male. Let's go to a baseball game. I'm thinking Eminem's got 3 pieces, Taylor's got 3, Teddy's got this show, Val's working on those, and we've got Ivy White, and my brain is like, and then you're talking about a physical specimen, and then I start thinking, wow, how does he like just do this? And how do people stay in shape and go through surgery and heal and recover? And I've got 20,000 things in my brain, and you say this, look, want to go to a baseball game?
You want
Like,
to
really?
see the magic? You want to see the magic?
How do you do that?
Okay, you ready? Let me
Yes.
show you. Who wants to go today on a road trip? Raise your hand. Road trip.
Road trip, I'm in.
Who's in? Who's
Beach
in?
with ice cream?
Ladies, Taylor.
Teddy.
Teddy. You want to go on a road trip?
Taylor's right here.
Woo! Valerie, you want to go on a road trip? Hector says yeah to everything.
Okay.
You see, we could drop everything and go. Are you in?
I'm in.
That's how you do it.
I'm in.
Why is tomorrow
But how
another
can you
day?
think about one thing? I've got 20 things in my brain at any given second, probably more.
I got another 30 shows at the radio station I have to
know.
think about. So what?
I know. It's amazing.
I got music. Me and Slick got. Can
mind
you
of a
imagine
male.
Slick was here? Now you're in trouble because I expect you at 8:30 every day.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
He's usually here.
Sometimes I have to top off my fluids in the morning.
His
You have to
fluids.
top off your fluids.
I have
Well, you
to
got
top my fluids.
you got to go to the bathroom. What are you topping off? Your car? You talking about your car?
I'm kidding, but I'll be here at 8:30 in the morning. Sometimes stuff happens. You know?
Well, I've known you now almost a year, and I've only seen
It's
you
been
here
a year.
8:30
He's
at
been with
once.
us over a year now. A year?
Over a year, I say a year now.
When was your anniversary?
I say January.
You came in January?
Yeah, like late January. I say last.
He was with us at that event, that last event we did.
Oceanic.
Oh, you were there on the 13th?
Yep, and he was with us at the Oceanic. Remember
My
the
first day I met Eileen. Yeah, Eileen.
Aline Love?
Yeah.
Can you put that video together from yesterday with her, so we can open our
You
show
have
with
a
it or
video?
play it? We're gonna pull it from the show yesterday.
You gotta send it to me.
If you go onto her Facebook page, she has a nice video. Yeah, we got to get permission before we do any of this. But I have 3 tracks. Oh, that we filmed. The 3 tracks that we did, that third song, That's a drop. That's a dropper right there.
But they ISO'd on her on the show yesterday, so why don't we just use that
baby.
video?
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why
really?
we matched it up with the songs that were mastered last night.
I also want to congratulate you for going
For making you
for going
crazy?
deep end and buying one of those gimbals that don't work.
It's going back. How would I know?
Well, I told you if you buy light, you're going to get light.
Our executive producer said buy light.
Yeah, but that executive producer was wrong. I never seen a gimbal turn
Our
into a wet
executive
noodle.
producer says you don't need that high end. You can buy light.
It
and we
doesn't
did,
work.
and so I have to mail it back today. That's
Mail
the
it
beauty of
back.
Amazon.
Even the video says, and these don't always work too well.
That is the beauty of Amazon. Send
Well,
it back.
Let's send it back today.
We
'cause
sent Hector to the dumpster to dump, and then we sent Hector back to the dumpster to bring the boxes back, and then we sent him back to the dumpster.
Now,
to dump
Taylor,
more.
do you know how a gimbal works? No. And you, Eminem, do you know?
I mean, I helped Teddy set it up.
It didn't work. We got to
And it
send it
didn't
back.
work. It's like a wet noodle. It's like
It was a magnetic stabilizer and went. Vroom.
magnetic. The damn thing-
magnetic.
It's all like downhill.
Faith said it's like a gyroscope.
No, gyroscope works. This doesn't work.
So that I don't know. It's like we got to set up for Ivy today.
Yeah, we're setting up right now.
Ivy's inspiration. See what she's talking about. The creator of smoothie cakes, a smoothie in a bite.
Smoothie in a bite. That's cute.
Smoothie in a
I
bite.
like that.
But I'm excited to have Dr. Ellick join us because I got to tell you, you get to be a
She can help you.
psychologist. I
She
need
can
some
help
help.
everybody in this room. Because there are some deep thoughts in here.
I got to ask you, how are your Bitcoin investments doing?
Doing very well. We're up $26.
Are you really?
Yeah. You
How's
must be up
everyone's
in the
Bitcoin?
30s.
You know, I've started amortizing and investing every week on this. I got to take a look at it and see. So I have to remember how much I put in to see where I'm at.
Oh, I don't do that. That's
I'm
crazy.
up $35.39.
That's good. I hate
So
you.
a little bit here and there is what I did.
Let's say good morning to Karen. Let's say good morning to Jane. Let's say good morning to Pierre.
Karen is
Ronaldo.
my friend.
Jody Lynn is watching.
Good morning, Jody.
Madam President.
Madam President.
Can you imagine having Jody on the ticket to run for President of the United States with Michelle Obama?
I'm at $5 on our Gemini.
I don't want to talk about that.
That's it. You
I'm up
pulled out too
40
fast.
cents. I didn't pull out yet.
Don't pull out. You got to go long haul.
Yeah, I was down $5. Now I'm up 12 cents.
You got to make a commitment. It's not even a penny stock. You
At,
got.
58 years old, you count your commitments. I'm gonna tell you right
I'm
now.
at 5. It's 5.78%. You just can't pull out. You just got to stay in for the long run. Do not pull out.
You're gonna see nothing but the wind behind my hair when I get out of there.
Don't get out. You got to
I'm
take
out.
the commitment and the investment and do it.
Uh-huh.
That's all I
don't
can
got time
tell
for
you.
that. I gotta invest in Puerto Rican RS.
Yeah, what's that?
That's taking place at the Toys R Us Puerto Rican style. I'm gonna take all my toys and put it in the parking
You know
lot.
what I was thinking? Because we have to go on a road trip next week to Manscape.
Yes.
And while you're manscaping, phew, I get out of this one, Taylor, we should go over to Grapes.
We
since
can.
it's
It's right
across the street.
Yeah.
So we should ask Lenore if we can come over for lunch.
Ask her. I don't think she opens till 4, but she'll have.
Maybe she'll have us. She'll do a little that you guys liked it. A little charcuterie tray, a little
I can't even pronounce that word.
charcuterie. And it's so not on our point list, though. That's the other thing.
Charcuterie.
I don't
It's like Sharika.
A charcuterie tray.
Like
it's very
Chica.
romantic.
What's the name of the singer?
Shakira?
Sharika. Hey, listen, I am a wordsmith.
Oh, is your friend Joe coming back? Joe Flo.
Joe
or-
said to me, I'm a wordsmith. He said to me, you know, you got it all going on. You know exactly what to say, when to say. And this guy is a wordsmith, so.
You know, we've seen Slick's friends, we've seen Eminem's friends, we haven't seen any of Taylor's friends.
Tim ain't got no friends.
That's
she
not
goes to
true.
the ice cream store. The bucket of ice cream was her friend.
How was that show? Good? What are you going to do for this Monday?
I don't know. My dad wants me to do a health show so he can show his class. Because he teaches, like, it's like gym, but it's kind of a health class at this
What kind of health show does your dad want?
I don't know. I mean, it would have to be educational because he would show it to his class, but I got to make it entertaining. So I got to
What
be
age
creative.
are they?
They're in middle school. I
Which
think
is what
7th grade. So
Do
like
you
12.
remember when they used to show films in school about sex
I
education.
think about the Wonder Years. Yes.
Remember that? Did you remember that? In the day, they used to show these black and white films about don't kiss, all this stuff. I'll never forget that stuff.
But you don't guess. Yeah, but even if you don't do it for your show, you can still do it for him on a separate recording.
That's true.
Put together a health. Ask him
But
what
he wants
points
to
of
help
interest.
me get views, he says,
Yeah.
because he knows that's like important. So he's like, oh, I'm not going to tell him you're my daughter, and then I'll tell him that they should just go watch the show, and then I'll make them all view it on their separate computers so it gets you more views. He has like this whole idea in his
Oh,
head.
then we have to come up with a show.
Ask him to
What
give
did you want to
points.
know in 7th grade about health that no one ever told? And you can't do it. Nobody ever told you, but
I don't know. I mean, he likes to teach like about, you know, how important exercise is and like nutrition.
So you know what we'll do? Let's invite Ingrid. Is that her name?
yeah,
Toe lady.
yeah.
and-
Freddie
and-
had to do toe exercises.
And what we'll do is we'll set up this set, and she does a lot of exercise and stretching and all that, and she could teach people on whatever, and you can voice it.
True.
Yeah, you got the dietary. I got the goony goo goo toes that belong to guys.
Or we can ask 9 rounds,
Or we can ask nine
or I could do it. Me and Slick.
Yeah, go ahead until
Slick.
you bust.
Slick, you and me.
Until you. That's why yesterday you were walking around with a broken wing. I can't lift my arm.
I can't even lift my computer
I
bag.
got a headache from my arm. Walking around like this, like that.
Tracy says to me, "Stop doing shoulders."
Like what was the name of the guy in Notre Dame? The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I was yesterday. I can't.
The pain
oh
of my migraine. Tracy goes, "Stop doing shoulders. Your shoulders are tight enough." I'm like, yeah.
So
I know.
let me get this right. You did work on shoulders, so you lied to me because I asked you.
I didn't do shoulders. I did back.
What do you think is going to happen?
I
You
did
think you're
flies.
20? You think you're dumb? That you can do all that and still
Yes.
walk away no
And I
problem?
keep thinking of you saying you're not 20 anymore. I'm like, but
I'm going to tell you. I reach over to tie my shoes. That's all the exercise in the world I can do. Because after that, my hammies hurt, my knees hurt, a lot of things hurt.
I fight through it till I almost pass out on the treadmill. And I'm like, why do I do this to myself?
You're like ridiculous.
But I run so hard on the treadmill, and then I need a Gatorade, and then I need food, and because I'm counting points, I don't have food.
One day.
And it's this whole thing.
I was in the gym in one of the buildings that we rented. I had Freddie and Gio with me. And I was in flip-flops. And I was running the treadmill in flip-flops just to show him how easy it is. And Freddie says, I don't think you should do that in flip-flops. So the flip-flops got caught up in the treadmill. And I went down. I flew off this stupid thing. I must have gotten clear across the room. Everybody's dying laughing. It hurt, man. I was laughing, but man, was I hurting.
All you hear is the flip-flop.
It's a true story. If Freddie was here, he demonstrates it. And he does, whoa, help me, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord, help
Can
me.
you imagine if we had a treadmill in here?
No, I'm running away from them.
You shot
I'm
your
going nowhere
shoes
near a
and
treadmill.
that's all your exercise
That
for
was
the
the last
day.
time, my exercise. I put on my shoes and I sweat.
I gotta tell you, Amy Rashevsky's show yesterday, her numbers are unbelievable. She's got an unbelievable
She
following.
thought that she did a bad job.
I know.
I said, boy, if you're doing a bad job, give me that on my bad
I
day.
was looking this morning, I thought she didn't even, not even like, her guest was great, she was great, and great numbers
Well, she
again.
was like all over the place, but it was a great show, and he's a great guest. So we worked the deal where he goes on the road. This guy takes pictures of places he shouldn't be, like do not enter and things like that. He puts a woman in there or himself now. Yeah. He's going to V-Mix live
Oh, that'll be cool.
into our show or Tracy's show when he's there. And he's going to show the police coming to get him. Hey, can't stop, police. And he's going to be running with and that's what it is today.
I wonder if he would do something, we should do a fun thing like that.
Let's put Slick to run. Throw eggs at a cop car and run. Let's see. Let's
No,
see how
but he
far you
does.
get.
He takes like abandoned buildings. So you know that dumpster that you guys use for all that stuff yesterday. He could take a picture there. I mean, things that are just random that he can take a great picture with.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
That's
His
what
whole
I'm
book is
thinking.
made on that.
But it's a great book. He's
Yeah.
very incredibly
I
talented.
love the part with the garbage, the green box. Where they throw the recyclables and there's a woman, and she's in the box, and you see her derriere and panty lines and she had pantyhose with the line going on the back. That thing was a great picture. Yeah, I'm not the one that made the video about it.
Oh, thank you, Fiorella. She says she loves her show, our show.
Who's that?
This woman, Fiorella.
What does she? Oh, good morning. How are you?
Who's
To
coming
sing?
in?
What time? Well, then we gotta take this down. So you gotta tell me. So check it out. Yesterday, the gentleman over here, Mr. Cole, aka Mr. Slick, he writes to me, I overbooked. So I said, what the hell does that mean? Now mind you, I just finished Sarah Spiritual. I'm on my way home. It's 10:30. Hadn't eaten dinner yet. And he writes, I'm overbooked. So I said, what does that mean? He says, I got all these people. I says, that's not overbooked. That's just a regular day.
For today? How did Blake do in the sound booth?
Blake did good.
Do we have any of his
He lost
sound?
4 pounds. This is a sauna box.
It's coming in also. Because he's got to set up all of this stuff for the Kenny Love Show for tomorrow.
Amit is 9 minutes late from his time. Okay. No problem.
All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Tune in today at 10:30 for Ivy's Inspirations. Let's see what bit of information Ivy Deal will be creating. A little bit of smoothie cakes. What else we got cooking today?
Well, I got an assignment for everybody who's watching. If you're going to watch Ivy's show, do me a favor. Take down this number. Go get a pen. Oh, wait a minute. Are you ready?
I'm glad you've never been on camera. Yes.
994-4995. Hit Studio A, like an apple, like an amp. Hit Studio A and ask a question. I think that we need more participation. I love that you guys are watching and you participate because we are going to offer you, if you have a business, to come on the air and talk to us. You can use your phone. We got the technology hooked up. If you saw yesterday the piano player, I call her Lady Love. That was done via a phone. And
She's
it was
amazing,
clear
right?
She's amazing, but the picture yesterday was outstanding.
Aline Love. She goes, it's leave, but I spell it love. But you call me leave or love.
You spell leave, Love. And I said to her, what are you, Russian? Yes. Okay, makes sense.
I think she's Israeli.
I don't know what she is.
I think she's Israeli, but
She's just confusing
you know, she's
me.
a realtor also. It is a seller's market. So on the side note, her side hustle is real estate. So
she has people
maybe
up
she
north
can help you sell your house.
looking for houses, yeah. I'm going to put a call into it. People up north looking for houses. It is a seller's market. They call it a northern buyer.
Especially now.
So people from Texas right now, they'll pay you anything to get the hell out of there. But the bottom line is, then in the afternoon, we had a lady by the name of Mary, and she spells it M-A-L-Y. Marry, like marry me. And I'm sitting here saying, marry me, marry. It's the same difference. Why
Today
are
you have
confusing
someone
the
else
Puerto
coming in
Rican?
with Mary?
Yesterday on the
yes.
show.
From
Follow
from
the
England.
bouncing ball.
From England, yes. she was.
Yesterday
Like
on
Marry
the
Me.
show, marry me, but she spells it differently. It's like the word
Hello?
elephant doesn't have an F,
No, it has a PH.
which is very well balanced.
Anyway, Ivy is here. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. Some nice, warm. Ever notice, on my side note, if you ever watch the Hallmark Channel and we're off,
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.